50 minutes. Oh my god, 50 whole minutes. Wow. You're generous today. Okay, so how do I look? Do I look gangster as hell or what? And I'm always looking like this. But look at my... You know, reminds me of my ex when he used to rob grocery stores. He's a piece of shit, but yeah, he used to wear his bandana like this. So now I'm looking all intimidating and shit. He's being all these people. But it's nice today. It's you know, beautiful spring day. As it should be. Now I'm getting untied over here. Now it's unloosening. You're supposed to wear them in the park here that I'm going to, because you know, people like to conjugate a little too much, and especially now, nobody got into. I mean, they got jobs, but they don't have to go into their jobs. Here I am, the lone wolf. The lone wolf. So today was interesting. At least people will stay away from me, you know. Today was interesting. First, I get waken up and annoyed by. I should play the recording and put it online, but it's like a voice memo, so I don't know how to convert it yet into like a YouTube video, but I'll figure it out. So I'm being annoyed and awakened by the retards next door. They're like old, you know, like older than my mom even age. So they're kind of different generation altogether. But that doesn't really matter. What matters is the attitude and the behaviors. So so they think who is that? They think it's a joke and like they can just carry on with their regular activities and conjugate, have little get-togethers and stuff. And these are grown adults, older than me. So they were carrying on in the porch area, and we connected together. We're unfortunate we're all connected in one building like thing, which they're separated. It's so cheaply made, like, you know, they just put a building. It's not really a building. It's like a bungalow by the water, but they're not separate bungalows. Okay, that's preferred, and that's more common. But they're like all put together and separated by walls, so that it's basically just a building with rooms. Basically, like if you had your own house or you were in a big building, whatever, there'll be rooms. So you can hear everything. You can hear them talking quietly. I mean, not quietly, but like normal tone. You can hear that go on. And then if you really care, which I don't give a shit, to listen in on what they're talking about. So I try to ignore it. Then you hear music from from the stupid the old folks side. And then no offense to anyone that's older, I'm just talking about this specific class. Okay, here we go, class. That's a class of people. It's not even the age, it's about the class. Look at that dude there on his little surfboard. We actually had a great white here last year. I wouldn't be in the water at this point in time, man. And like that other dude, he got eaten by the shark, but that was in California, so it's a little different. He was surfing. That's highly dangerous anyway. So However, yeah, we had a great white sighting here in the Jersey Shore, man, last year. You bet he's still around, right? The climate's changing, you know, the animals are like migrating different areas. You're seeing specific groups of animals and places they wouldn't normally go, you know? It's weird. Global warming, guys. Not like we can really stop it from happening, but it's the truth. There's no going back now. We already ruined things for ourselves. So this lady is like loud as hell. She got one of those really, everyone looks the same. I don't know if that's them or what. They all look the same. They all like baby boomer people. No offense to them. I mean, there's some good class baby boomer people that I do respect. So it's not about that. It's about the class. So, so she's going on and on. She got this horrific laugh, man. I'm sorry, but if you're super loud and obnoxious and you gotta be the loudest one in the group, I already detest you. Because in my experience, that's how my mom is, okay? She's the loudest one in the room, okay? Everyone gotta pay attention to her, and it's all about her. And that's the similar kind of personality. So she's like my mother, right? So of course I'm gonna detest her. And jet skis. I wanna go jet skiing. I really do. That looks so fun. But kind of risky to be like next to somebody unless you're skilled at it. Look at them. They look like they're gonna crash. But they're not. That looks fun. So right, if they get into an accident, I'm gonna be the first, not the first responder, but I'm gonna be the first one to record it. I'm just playing, you know. All right, so she got this horrible witch laugh, bro. And I don't care, like, whatever, you know, I gotta hear your big ass mouth, so fine, I'm gonna do whatever I wanna do and drown out the noise. You know what I'm saying? So they think they got their little music radio going on over there. No, I got a better system, okay? So, not to be spiteful. I'm not spiteful. It's just the way I would be anywhere that I am living. I'd have the same system. I didn't even, but as nice as I am, I hope I'm getting the audio in this video. Because my earpiece is connected, but I'm not sure, because I don't know. So yeah, I got a better system than you, lady. Don't play with me, man. You wanna annoy me and be loud at all times of the day and night? Then hey, I'm gonna play my own music and enjoy myself too. But guess what? I don't need alcohol. I don't need drugs, and those people do. The landlord knows about this shit. They're okay to live there, apparently. I don't know what the fuck. They must be friends with him. Because the landlord goes over there and hangs out on the porch, knowing what kind of situation we're in right now. And this dude don't wear a mask or nothing. And them people don't wear masks or anything. And they keep knocking on my door like I'm an answer or I'm obligated to answer. No, I am not. So you paying my bills? No? Alright, bye. You want to be obnoxious? Stay away from me. Point blank, period. So she didn't. What? It's either that bitch or the other person next to me. That's like younger than me, probably like in his 20s or whatever. I'm like in my early 30s. Just so everyone knows. But he's probably like in his late 20s. Whatever. He's about my age. And he likes to play games and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like the gamer type. Okay, this is how thin the walls are. I'm not looking to be nosy, but you could just hear it and know everything. And I always observe everything around me and my surroundings. So Um, no, nobody. I don't think he's had any get-togethers or anything. Not like the old ass couple next to me. They want to get together with other people. Like this is a holiday or something. So the other guy, he stays to himself or whatever for now, but during this time, I guess. And so he's. Does this thing come off? Come on. So he's mostly okay, but when he's playing the game, like he screams and throws down stuff, bangs on the wall, and stomps around. You know, like imagine that. Like I don't know. He must have the earpiece. You know, the headphones. Yeah. So I'm like, oh okay. But then he'd be loud at like 3 in the morning and shit, screaming and bouncing off the wall and crap, throwing the remote, not the remote, the account of the game remote, whatever that's called, controller. There you go. So yeah, you know, like these people got nerve to be talking to me. Like they don't know me. Like don't fuck with people you don't know. Like I never once complained to them with all the noise they make both sides. You know? I'm thinking, hey, you know, these walls are thin as hell. You know, maybe they're not so, you know, knowing how loud they come across. But either way, I'm not going to tell them to stop living their lives or whatever they do, or if they're working or not, or doing their own thing. You have no right to that. You're not a landlord. If anything, a landlord might have a right to that, and he barely has a right for that. I'm still paying you, right? Anyway, so yeah, I've been dealing with that for months, and I don't really care. I just got used to it. So I play my own music with my nice system. Okay, I don't like to listen to radio and a fucking little Mickey Mouse. As my dad says that. A little Mickey Mouse radio, like old-fashioned radio or something. No. Okay, so I spend my money on my system for good reason, since I've been had it for years. And so, and I don't even play it long. I play for like maybe an hour or more. Not or more. Maybe an hour to the most, and during the day, because I know at nighttime you shouldn't be doing that shit after 10. That's not right. So I don't do that. I used to, but not no more. Because when I used to do it, I used to have friends that were my neighbors that were the same age, and they you know, it was cool. They do it, we do it. Big deal. No big deal. But so you know, I cut down on that. So I was doing that today, and somebody knocked on my door, coward ass shit. They don't want to like confront me. They can knock and then they run away or something. And then when I answer the door, when I'm good and ready, no one's there. So it could have been one or the other. I don't know which one did it. But they've done that before when I've been playing my music. They knocked on the door and left. You know, kind of to get the point across that they're annoyed. But I don't give a fuck. I have recordings of them being loud. Okay? At over the limit time, we're 3 in the morning and stuff, when people are sleeping, you know? Like, come on, have some common sense and decency. You're not gonna change your lifestyle because you happen to live in a place that has thin walls. They're not doing it, and why should I? So, alright. Also, okay, so then I hear her saying from out my window, because I could hear every fucking thing she's saying. Man, I hate having neighbors, bro. So I hear from the outside of my window say something like, something snowflake. And I already know what that is. That's like a political term where you're calling people that are Democrats or on the left. Damn it. Should have brought my Gatorade. Anyway, so Republicans or whatever, they want to call people snowflakes. It's so corny. Like, this is the corniest shit ever. And cowardly. Because if you want to say something, say it to my face, and then we can discuss what we're gonna go from there. Like, be a man or be a woman. Don't be saying it out your side of your mouth and then run away. It's not how it works. So she said that. You know what? I was right about these motherfuckers. Oh, sorry, but I'm gonna curse in this video because I'm upset, and then this is what happens. So anyway, the Trump supporter people, they're the ones that go for that strike that all these idiots were doing, or not the strike, protesting of that they have rights to freedom and that they have rights to go back to work. Like, these people are dumb as rocks, yo. Dumb as rocks. They haven't educated themselves through all those years. There's no excuse. Like, if you don't have access to college, or you have access to the internet, which is fucking free, okay? If you use it for the right reasons, it's a great tool to enhance your life and the way that you are as a person. I don't even know what's this thing. But they chose not to do that and think that life has to stay in their time period and back in the day or whatever. That's not how it is. So these are the people that are spreading. I have this off now because I'm the only one in here, and it's actually only mandatory if you're like walking around crowded area, which is why I have it, and also when I go in the store. And then I have a medical mask that I put underneath this one. So anyway, so these are the people that are going to spread the virus. They don't care about human life. They don't care about their own life. They think that they're invincible and they live forever. This is not teenagers. These are grown ass adults, older than us, behaving like teenagers. And this lady got some nerve. She drinks. She's an alcoholic. I could tell already because I grew up in an alcoholic household of her kind and her ethnicity. I'm not gonna say what that is because we don't need to get somebody like their panties in a bunch. All right. So anyway, damn, I got allergies or something because I cannot be in this grass for long. Anyway, so yeah, I know her type, and gives me bad flashbacks of my stepfather's sister, and she sounds just like her. She's same ethnicity, same age, everything, and it's just like so annoying. And I try to just keep my distance, and already she wants to start shit. Like, what the hell? Leave me the hell alone. Nobody bothers you. Are these extroverted people, like, they want to be the center of attention. She's probably a histrionic or some shit. Drinking. You got bottles and wine bottles and other bottles and liquor bottles in the front where you pick up the trash. It's disgusting. And on top of that, she's smoking medical marijuana every fucking night. And that stuff smells disgusting, okay? Because I know what weed smells like. Real good weed. And that shit ain't nasty. Medical marijuana. Get the fuck out of here. That ain't nothing like the real stuff anyways. Anyway, so it stinks, right? So I had to buy some Glade plugins, put in each room, and the wax melts that you put in the little heater, that it melts and it's the wax smell, which is really nice. Like, if you don't like candles, or if you're afraid of the candle catching on fire, then you might want to go for a wax warmer instead of that, which I don't mind. I like candles too. Well, it says they're mask and social distance mandatory in the park. Yeah, well, no one's even wearing it, but still. Yeah, so she called me. I wish she would stay in the front porch of mine, stand there, try to get at me with something. So then you know what? I'm not gonna hit her. I'm not gonna curse at her. I'm not gonna yell at her, and I'm not gonna raise my voice, because that's what I'm gonna do from now on. For all the haters and people that want to come at me and harass me for no good reason, that's what I do from now on. I pretend that it don't bother me, and I carry on with whatever I was doing, and it's been working. Because I had some people that were treating me disrespectfully, like all the time, just for no reason, and one of the guys threatened to damn, there's a lot of pollen. One of the guys threatened to call the police on me. For what? I don't even know why. He was just frustrated because he didn't know how to work the machine, and that day he was having a bad day. So, and he knows me because I go in there every day, like most of the time is every day, and he was like, I'm just gonna call the police, because he was like, he was trying to add up all the numbers. He couldn't do it. Whatever, he wasn't able to do it. Okay, fine. If you don't know how to do the job, don't do the job. Simple job. And I'm there every day, and he's like not even nice or friendly to me ever. You know. So anyway, he threatened to call the police on me because he couldn't adjust the price or something on the card, and I had paid with the card, and it was just confusing for him. So he decided to take it out on me and stuff, and I'm like, no, I'm not. Okay, then go ahead and call the police. I'll wait. They already know me anyway. Whatever. This isn't the first time I had to deal with them. And so he's like, you know, he's just like fumbling around and trying to figure out the numbers, and then I was like, hey, okay, so maybe you're having a bad day today or something. I don't know, but have a great day. Be blessed. See you next time. And I left, and that was it. And then I came right back, and he didn't say nothing to me, because they just want you to have a reaction so they can call the police or have some reason that you attacked them. Like, oh, okay. No, I did not. So that was easy. That was even though it's hard for me to do, because when somebody threatens me, I get my adrenaline, and I'm in a flight or fight mode. And in the past, it would activate my fight mode. It depends on who it was, and my age, but it would activate my fight mode or flight mode. Literally fighting. I would fight the person, or I would run. Freeze is like you kind of get paralyzed, which has happened to me before when I've been in situations where I can't get out of it. You know, and it still activates when someone's challenging me or threatening me, but I know how to deal with it now. Like, I just tell myself, oh, this is the time where you're gonna get into the fighting stance or fighting mode, so don't do that. And I train myself. It's still hard to do it, and I train myself to react differently, and it's been working. I'm gonna tell you, it's been working, okay? Because people have more respect for you than, in a way. It's kind of sickening, but it's so. That's what I'm gonna do in this scenario now. I'm gonna just ignore her and do what I was doing anyway, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for. I am tired of being in conflicts with people and being a victim of people like that, or being provoked. So it's so hard. It's really hard to maintain that composure. You know? So that's what my plan is to do about her. Anyway, so it smells like firewood or something. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I have bad allergies, because my throat is like itchy, And being out here in the grass, and there was a lot of people mowing the grass today. So, yeah. That's what I always gotta think. Is it my allergies? Am I sick? Do I have a cold? What is this? You know, I gotta be my own doctor. That's another thing. And the doctors won't take us unless we don't have symptoms at all of a cold of any kind or respiratory illness. They won't take you. Holy shit! Like, who would have thought a doctor's gonna refuse to take you because you have symptoms of whatever, symptoms of this illness, but there are also symptoms of other illnesses. So what do you want to rule that out? So you know, the next time I have maybe a bad symptom, I'm gonna have to go to emergency room, which I wanted to avoid that, but I will have to. So I'll let you know. Also, the test that I got. How long is this going? Okay. The test that I got was self-administered. I already gave the video on how I did it. I don't know if those are too accurate because the self-administered test is too simple to really be accurate. And plus, there's so many articles on how those tests are far from being accurate. There's a lot of false negatives. Like, if you're positive no matter what. But you could have a false negative. And they say out of 100 people that are positive, 20 of those people are going to show up that they don't have it. And that's quite a bit of people there that they're missing. So these tests are not accurate. So I got to get another one done. That's right. I think Monday is when they start doing them for the public again. I'm gonna have to go and do another test just to be sure. And the self-administered test is it's just like a toothpick, not a toothpick. Wow, that would hurt, putting a toothpick in your nose. No, like a Q-tip, right? So then it's like one of those short toothpicks. I mean, Q-tips. It's not like the big stick that they show you. It's actually short. It's cut off even. So what you gotta do is put it in your nose and like not even put it all the way up into the nose. Just midway and turn it, and then the next one turn it. So they're not even doing it right. You're supposed to have it all the way up into your, like when you have to put your head back and then it goes all the way back like into your throat. And that's accurate. Like even common sense tells you that. So for some reason they're not doing those tests anymore. They're making you do your own, and supposedly that's better and more rapid results. But fast doesn't mean accurate. So right now there's a lot of people walking around with a false sense of security, thinking, oh, I got a negative on my test, and I don't have it. But really, 20 of those people out of the 100 have it, but they were overlooked by the testing. That's a lot of people in my opinion. 20 out of 100, that's not accurate enough for me. So, going to get another one done. And if my symptoms don't improve, then I'm going to the emergency room. Where the hell am I? I've been trying to avoid the emergency room, but if my own doctor doesn't want to see me, I have no choice. But I'm going to protect myself as best as I can, you know, while I'm in there. Sorry. And then try to get the hell out of there as quick as possible. Once they do my vital signs and my blood pressure and all that. And blood work. So yeah. To be continued. Alright, so I'm already rambling on too long. It's almost a half an hour here. And if you guys stayed with me the whole time, I really appreciate that. So can you please like this video, subscribe, and also ring the bell. And don't forget, because you won't get any notifications unless you ring the bell. So do that. Alright guys, so take care, be safe, and let me know how y'all doing. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again.